Hey y'all, happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. For most of you, it is probably not started yet because it is the butt crack of dawn. It's like 7 a.m. 7:07 actually. I had to give someone a ride this morning, so I figured I would record this while I'm sitting here waiting with absolutely nothing else to do. And I meant to bring a deck of cards, and I usually always have one in my purse, and I took them out yesterday and I didn't. But while I'm sitting here waiting, I figured I would go ahead and record this. So first off, I don't know if anyone else has felt this energy since about 6 Central Time last night, but it is kicking. It is kicking. It's intense. It's very intense. It's even a little bit anxiety inducing. I am going to say this, they're telling me that whatever it is that you are anxious about, or you may be finding yourself anxious about, if the energy is hitting you in that way, these are things that you need to focus on, because they are warnings that if they are not taken care of, they will become something bigger. Okay? So it's like you're being shown something, you're being told to take care of it in whatever way that means. So if it's a bill you haven't paid, pay it. If it's an assignment you haven't turned in, turn it in. If it's something that needs to be addressed in a situation, address it. Because if you don't do it now, it will lead to a bigger problem. But this is like your heads up. This is your opportunity to solve it before it becomes a big problem. Okay? So you're feeling anxious because you know you need to get it done. You need to get it done now. They're telling you that is, whatever that is going to be part of the cycle of things that you are wrapping up. It has to be taken care of in order to go to or toward the next step. Okay. As we all know, we've got this Scorpio new moon. This is an intense time. Okay. This is all about releasing. This is all about the end of the year. This is all about getting ready to take a period of time to rest and reflect inward until we get to the winter solstice, which is, of course, like the beginning of the next round of the Wheel of the Year, for those of you who follow that. So, and regardless, we're wrapping up the end of the year, right? We're getting to the end of the year. We've almost made it through 2024, which, guys, it was a rough one. It was a long one. By the way, here's your discount code in the upper left hand. Well, my left, your right, whatever. I'm running this special for the next, I think it's 48 hours. It'll say on there. So that all being said, they want you to focus on those things. They want you to eliminate that, whatever that anxiousness is. Okay? And they're like, hey, don't ignore this. This is the last thing. This is the last thing. Back at the beginning of 2024, or before the beginning of 2024, I very stupidly assumed that when I got the message that this year was going to be a year where I was like, oh yeah, all the old stuff's going to clear out, and like life is going to be like, it's going to be totally different. The energy's going to be totally different, and everything's just going to start fresh. It's going to be completely different. I did not mean like this. I did not think they meant like this, because everyone I talk to has really, really gone through it this year. But the one thing that this year has served to do for the majority of people was to absolutely clear out the things that needed to be cleared out, to end the things that needed to end, to deal with the things that needed to be dealt with, to release the things and people that needed to be released. So I was right. I just didn't think it would be quite so traumatic. And I didn't think that the way it all happened was the way that they meant it. Because let me tell you, there were a lot of hard lessons this year, okay? So the reason that you are feeling things are being brought up right now is because these are things that if you don't take care of them now, they will be hard lessons later, and we are not trying to go into 2025 like that, okay? The other thing that they are telling me this morning is there's a ripple effect, okay? This is specifically talking about energy. So first off, know that you are protected. You are divinely guided. You are all of these things, right? However, let's go to part 2.